A man was walking down a street when he saw something that made him stop. A mother cat had just had a baby kitten right on the sidewalk. The man felt sad for them because they had no home or food. He wanted to help them right away. The man came closer carefully so he would not scare the cats. The mother cat looked very tired but was watching her sleeping kitten closely. To help the hungry mother, he gently moved her kitten a little bit to the side. He wondered about their story while looking at them. Maybe someone had left them behind, or maybe they had always lived on the streets, never knowing what a real home felt like. The tiny kitten was sleeping peacefully, its small body moving up and down with each breath. The man felt sad thinking about how hard life would be for this little one if nobody helped them. From his pocket, the man took out some soft cat food he had with him. The mother cat was very hungry. She started eating right away, finishing every bit quickly. The man could tell she had not eaten well in days, which was bad since she needed to feed her kitten too. While the mother cat was eating, the kitten woke up and made a small sound. This tiny meow touched the man's heart deeply. He knew right then that he could not leave them on the street. These cats needed help, and he could give them a better life. The man told the kitten softly that they should have a warm home where the kitten would always have food and shelter. No more worrying about rain, cold nights, or going hungry. The streets were not safe for cats, with cars driving by, mean people, other animals that might hurt them, and bad weather. He picked up the kitten very carefully. It felt so small in his hands, like a tiny ball of fur. He placed it back next to its mother. The mother cat stopped eating and turned to her baby. She began cleaning the kitten with gentle licks, showing how much she loved her little one. The man was touched by this show of motherly love. Even though the mother cat was having a hard time staying alive, she still put her baby first. The strong bond between them was nice to see. The mother made soft sounds while cleaning her kitten, making the man even more sure that helping them was the right thing to do. The man thought more about the situation and realized that cats usually have more than one kitten at a time. There had to be more babies somewhere nearby. He started looking around carefully, checking behind trash cans, under parked cars, in bushes, and other hidden spots where scared kittens might be hiding. After searching for a while, he went back to the mother and her kitten. He decided it was most important to get these two to safety first. Once they were safe, he could come back and look more for any missing kittens. Leaving the mother and baby out on the street any longer was not safe. The man had brought a small pet carrier with him, which he had lined with a soft towel from his car. Gently, he placed the kitten inside first, then tried to get the mother cat to join her baby. She seemed unsure at first about going into the strange box, but when she heard her kitten crying, her motherly feeling took over. She stepped inside and curled around her baby to keep it warm and safe. With both cats in the carrier, the man went to his car. The local vet clinic was not far away. He knew they would need to be checked right away. During his drive to the clinic, the man decided to take a different road than usual. He chose a path that went through an alley where he often saw stray cats. His good feeling paid off when he saw some movement near a pile of old cardboard boxes. These kittens were crying sadly, hungry and cold without their mother's warmth. With gentle hands, the man picked up each one carefully. He placed them in a box he kept in his car trunk for shopping. He used his jacket as a soft bed for them and made sure they were secure before continuing his drive to the vet. Now the family would be back together, giving all the kittens their best chance to stay alive with their mother's care. When he got to the clinic, the front desk worker understood right away that this was urgent. Even though the waiting room was full of people with their pets, they took the cat family in quickly. The vet checked each cat carefully, looking for signs of sickness or injury. The mother cat was thin but surprisingly healthy. The man decided right there that he would take care of this cat family. He had never planned to have a pet, but seeing these cats in need changed something in him. After buying all the needed supplies at the pet store next to the clinic, the man drove home with the cat family. He had already started thinking about where in his house would be best for them. The bathroom seemed perfect. It was quiet, warm, and easy to clean. Most importantly, it was a small, safe space where the kittens could not get lost or hurt. When he got home, he carried the carrier and box inside very carefully. The bathroom had everything needed: a large, comfortable bed with high sides to keep kittens from wandering, litter boxes for when the kittens would eventually need training, fresh water, and good food for the nursing mother. A heating pad set on low and covered with towels gave extra warmth in one corner of the bed, giving the kittens a warm spot if they wanted it. The man let the mother cat out first, allowing her to explore the room while he held the kittens safely. She checked every corner, looking for dangers before deciding the space was good. Once she seemed okay with it, he placed her kittens in the cozy bed. She joined them right away, letting them nurse. The family was finally safe, warm, and together. The man sat quietly nearby, watching as all the kittens found places to nurse. The mother cat seemed to relax for the first time, finally knowing she was in a safe place. Her eyes closed partly as she fed her babies, her body sinking into the soft bedding. The man felt happy seeing them all together. Just hours ago, this family had been split up, hungry and in danger on the streets. Now they were together again, with food, water, and shelter. He stayed with them for a while, speaking softly to the mother cat, wanting her to get used to his voice. Though still careful around him, she no longer seemed afraid. She watched him calmly as he slowly moved around the room, making final touches to their setup. The kittens, full of milk and warm for the first time in probably their whole lives, fell into deep sleep. The man set up a baby monitor so he could hear if the cats needed anything during the night. He prepared bottles of the special milk the vet had given him, keeping them ready in case the smallest kitten needed extra feeding. Before leaving them to rest, he gently weighed each kitten on a small kitchen scale, writing down their weights so he could see if they were growing in the coming days. Throughout the evening, the man checked on the cats often. Each time, he found the mother cat taking great care of her babies, feeding them, cleaning them, and keeping them close. The smallest kitten seemed to be nursing well enough on its own, but the man kept watching it, knowing it might need extra help. Before going to bed, the man did one last check. The mother cat looked up at him when he came in, but stayed relaxed in her bed, with her sleeping kittens all around her. He gave her fresh water and food, then sat down on the floor nearby. To his surprise, the mother cat began to make a soft rumbling sound. She was purring. It was a small sign of trust that meant a lot to him. The next morning, the man woke early, eager to check on his new guests. He found the mother cat awake and alert, still nursing some of her kittens while others slept in a pile nearby. He saw she had used the litter box during the night, another good sign that she was getting used to living indoors. The man had called into work, taking a day off to help the cat family settle in. He spent the morning watching them, making notes about each kitten's behavior and feeding habits. He carefully weighed them again, happy to see that most had gained a tiny bit of weight overnight. Only the smallest kitten stayed the same weight, so he decided to try some extra feeding. Throughout that first day, the man developed a routine. Every few hours, he would check on the family, refresh supplies, clean any messes, and give the smallest kitten extra food from the bottle. By evening, even this tiniest family member seemed stronger, moving with more energy when placed back with its brothers and sisters. The man contacted a local rescue group, asking for advice on caring for the cat family. They were impressed with his quick action and good care. They offered to help find homes for the kittens when they were old enough and to pay for having the mother cat fixed once she finished nursing. The man agreed to keep the whole family until the kittens were ready for adoption. As the weeks passed, the kittens grew quickly. Their eyes fully opened, they began to explore their surroundings with growing curiosity. The man gave them more room to play and learn. The mother cat grew more confident too, greeting the man with purrs when he entered the room, sometimes even asking for pets for herself. The smallest kitten, with its extra feedings, caught up to the others. Soon it was just as playful and strong as the rest. The man felt very proud of this little one's progress, knowing the extra care had made all the difference. When the kittens were old enough, they were ready to be adopted. The rescue group helped check potential families, making sure each kitten would go to a good home. The man found it harder than expected to say goodbye to each one, having watched them grow from helpless newborns to playful, healthy, young cats. The mother cat stayed with the man. After being fixed and fully checked by the vet, she settled into life as a loved pet. Her change was amazing. From a thin, scared stray to a calm, loving companion. She claimed the sunny spots in the house as her own, but always sought out the man's company in the evenings. The man often thought about that day and the chain of events that brought the cat family into his life. One simple choice to stop and help had saved many lives and made his own life better too. He had always thought of himself as just a regular person, but now he understood that anyone could make a big difference with a bit of kindness and effort. He began keeping an emergency pet kit in his car. A carrier, some food, towels, and basic supplies, just in case he found another animal in need. He also became a volunteer with the rescue group, helping transport animals, foster when needed, and teach people about responsible pet care in his community. The day he found that mother cat and her kittens became the start of something much bigger than he could have imagined. What began as a rescue became a mission, to help create a world where no animal would suffer alone on the streets. And it all started with seeing a mother cat and her newborn kitten on a sidewalk, and choosing to stop rather than walk by. His experience showed how one person's actions can spread far beyond the first good deed. Friends and family who had never thought about adoption began opening their homes to rescue animals. Neighbors who saw him walking rescued pets asked how they could help. A community of care grew from that single day when he decided to help a cat family in need. The man learned that rescue is not just about saving lives in the moment, but about creating lasting change, both for the animals and for the people whose lives they touch. The mother cat, now happily sleeping on his lap each evening, was a daily reminder of this truth. Her purrs told the story of how much difference one person can make when they choose kindness. This story happens in many places around the world. Regular people see animals in need and decide to help instead of walking past. Each time someone stops to help a stray animal, they create a ripple effect that touches many lives. The man never planned to become an animal rescuer that day. He was just walking down a street, but that one moment of stopping to help changed everything, not just for the cats, but for him too. The mother cat, who once struggled to keep her babies alive on the streets, now had a window seat where she watched the world go by. She no longer needed to worry about finding food or shelter or keeping her babies safe from danger. Instead, she could simply enjoy the warmth of the sun, the comfort of a soft bed, and the love of the man who had stopped to help when no one else did. And the man, who once walked these streets without really seeing the animals in need, now noticed everything. The birds with broken wings, the hungry strays in alleys, the pets who needed better care. His eyes had been opened by one simple rescue, and he could never go back to not seeing. This new awareness brought responsibility, but also a deep sense of purpose and connection to the world around him. What makes a rescue story powerful is not just the moment of saving a life, but the lasting change it creates. For the man, rescuing the cat family was just the beginning of a journey that would connect him to a community of like-minded people, teach him skills he never knew he needed, and fill his life with a sense of purpose he had been missing. For the cats, it meant the difference between suffering and safety, between hunger and fullness, between fear and peace. Sometimes the smallest actions have the biggest impact. A man walking down a street notices a mother cat and her kitten. He stops. That simple decision, to stop rather than walk by, changes everything. Lives are saved. A family stays together. A community grows stronger. And the world becomes just a little bit kinder because one person decided to help.